And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
With AJ Styles in the ring, you know this match is going to be absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, the only thing I could possibly dislike about the match is that you're calling it with me.
That's how you use the ropes to your advantage.
And the steam. A knee drop.
Braun Strowman faltering some. Looks like he may have let his guard down there for a moment, and it cost him. If things don't change in a hurry, this has all the makings of a short evening for him. Vicious DDT.
Amazing impact from that toss, guys. And a powerful kick.
Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now. He's going to have to cut off his opponent's offense quickly. Nice. Bad move there.
I don't know what made him think that was a good idea.
Tag. That'll make your legs go numb. He's looking at it.
You would have thought that yelling yes and no would be instrumental in Daniel Bryan connecting with the WWE Universe. But I think this man needs business. It's heating up now. Things look dire for Braun Strowman.
Perfect timing on that Hurricane Rana. Byron brought up Daniel Bryan's celebrations capturing the WWE Universe's attention, but it's more than just easy to chant words. The world saw Bryan's passion for competition when he would celebrate after winning, and while he originally denied them by yelling no, Bryan would soon change his tune.
Daniel Bryan finally found common ground with the WWE Universe and formed the Yes Movement to combat the authority. And to this day, Bryan still keeps the WWE Universe enthralled with those yes chants.
Stationary position, turns around.
Well, that may have knocked the wind right out of him.
Yes, La Maestro, shoulders down. Picture perfect drop kick.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Seth Rollins is looking. It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. This one's over, guys.
Seth Rollins is rolling now.
Diving splash from the top.
His shoulders are down. Oh, somehow.
Yeah, even now, Strowman has the strength and will to power out.
Looking a little out of helmet up on that turnbuckle.
Oh, this could very well be the beginning of the end.
Some of the ults. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh, what an enziguri right in the ear.
Oh, he's almost there. And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael. Leapfrog.
Drop down. The running power slam from Braun Strowman shows this man his incredible athleticism and raw power. A lot more than the match could be over after Strowman drops you with that maneuver.
Being put in Braun Strowman's running power slam is like being picked up for a ride in an amusement park that purposely makes a crash landing. Seth Rollins in some trouble here. At this point, it's all about how he responds and potentially rebounds. I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here. If you're an earshot of Seth Rollins, he'll make sure you know he's the future of the WWE. And if you don't believe him, he'll just tell you to sit. And here we go. Seth Rollins sees his opening. Bam! But he's got to capitalize now. My goodness, that connected.
His partner's practically begging to get in the ring.
He better be careful what he's wishing for.
There it is. Hurricane Rana. I have to partially agree with you, Byron, when you said Seth Rollins is the future of the WWE. But I believe Seth thinks the future is already here.
Without a doubt, Cole, Rollins is at the top of the class of this generation of WWE superstars. Some might think he's cocky, but Seth only sees himself as the man.
Shoulders on the mat. There's the kick out by Brock Lesnar.
Too early in the match to end it. The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
What's Brock Lesnar putting together here?
Oh, boy. Everybody likes a showman, but I think Samoa Joe might be taking it a little too far here.
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet. Seth Rollins is looking for the decisive end.
Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
He breaks the pin.
Take it over.
Big move coming up. Got him where he wants him.
Up, down.
Falcon arrow.
Incredible. Somebody wound him up, and he's off and running.
Hooked up. Oh, my God, a small package. Seth Rollins going for the cover.
Architect trying to end this thing early. Lesnar easily powers out.
It's going to take more than that.
Rollins is as versatile as they come, and we're seeing that here. I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. Look out! Punishing attack on the body.
And he got a near fall out of it.
He needs to change something fast, guys.
What is Seth Rollins' best strategy at this point? And at this point, how much more does he have to give?
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
The Pele kick. The end is near. We may have discovered his favorite move.
Seth Rollins has him right where he wants him. Single leg drop kick caught him.
Brock is feeling it. Good luck to you. If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible.
It's a situation not looking good for Seth Rollins.
You can't help but wonder how much more of this you can take. Oh, come on. Just put him out of his misery already. This is getting ridiculous.
Nicely done.
Rollins fans have plenty to worry about here. They switch here to Braun Strowman.
Finn Balor needs to dial back some of that Irish charm right about now.
And he lands the slam.
If Rollins can keep his emotions in check, he can figure out a way to take this.
Seth Rollins coming in. Oh, super kick.
Seth freaking Rollins. Unbelievable.
Of course, we all recognize Braun Strowman as a legitimate main eventer, but remember, guys, it wasn't that long ago that he was considered the black sheep of the watch.
Counter here.
He's always had the ability to take it up a notch.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
And here we go. Seth Rollins sees his opening.
As Byron was saying, Braun Strowman absolutely took orders from Bray Wyatt at one point. But that all changed following the 2016 WWE Draft, when Strowman broke out on his own and proved that he was in suicide zone.
I don't remember the last time I saw Strowman manhandled like this. Look out, Braun Strowman is measuring. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
He's teetering on the edge here.
And here's Samoa Joe speaking his mind.
Seth Rollins blends high-flying abilities with brutal grounded strikes to keep opponents guessing. If you're an opponent, how do you find an opening?
I've faced Seth Rollins many times, but that was before his injury. That right knee is a big target now, and I'd aim all my attacks right at that.
Firmly in the driver's seat after that. He's going for the pin.
Going back to Seth's knee, I'm one to know that injuries are fair game, and Seth was exposed to the world when he crumpled to the ground that night against Kane.
You know, I actually agree with you, Corey. Any submission specialist needs to make that knee a priority. It also neutralizes Seth's biggest moves and keeps him from the top rope. Setting up for a neck breaker. People have always underestimated AJ Styles his whole life. He's used to not being the biggest or strongest guy, but he never lets it get in his way.
This could stop AJ Styles for a while.
It might, but it probably won't.
Oh, he's really going to need to create some space for himself. It looks to me like he took his foot off the gas there for a moment. When that happens, you run the risk of letting your opponent back into the match.
Crucifix. AJ Styles into the cover. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it.
Wow. Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
Oh, AJ Styles may have it.
He's always had the ability to take it up a notch.
Styles crash! Here's his moment, Michael. I thought that was it. How'd he do that? Finn Balor tags in.
A skull-crushing enziguri.
You know, guys, it's not uncommon for superstars to practice a little hyperbole when it comes to nicknames. For example, King Kong Bundy isn't really a walking condominium, but when it comes to Braun Strowman, there is no more fitting moniker than the monster among men.
So it's kind of like when they call you JR Jr., right? I've never heard that one.
Look at Finn Balor making his moves. When this guy's on, look out.
Oh, almost through the turnbuckle.
This one is over.
Braun Strowman truly is a monster among men, as Byron.
Finn Balor perched on top. Here it comes.
That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
Braun Strowman is getting ready here. Finn Balor slips out of harm's way.
Extraordinary elusivity. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
The coup de grace is the type of finishing maneuver that pulverizes opponents. I'll never forget calling the action at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn when the Demon King leaped from the top of the ladder onto a battered Kevin Owens. Unfortunately, Saxton, you were there too.
Balor looking to end it. 19-16. Game, set, match. This one is over.
Beautiful tope atomico.
Nicely done. Corey, the coup de grace is the perfect move for this warrior known as the Demon King. Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Things not looking great for Finn Balor.
He may have to start reevaluating his game plan. Yeah, but he's still in considerably better overall shape than his opponent right now. I mean, it seems to me like he still has plenty of fight left in him. Drop kick!
Great athleticism.
I say Drew McIntyre's career is a story of two completely different chapters. McIntyre himself would tell you his first chapter didn't quite go as planned, but boy, chapter 2 is a whole nother story. Keep your eye on this one.
Look at this!
And he gets the shoulder up too soon.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Michael, I like your analogy of McIntyre's career as two different chapters. And while chapter 1 didn't necessarily blow anybody away, there was a foreshadowing of his future success.
Oh, even Mr. McMahon himself called McIntyre a future world champion, which of course later came true in 2017 when McIntyre defeated Bobby Roode for the NXT Championship.
What a headbutt. Here's his chance.
But now, can Drew McIntyre capitalize?
Look at Samoa Joe just messing with his opponent's head right now.
McIntyre with a great shot.
It's like he tapped into some unseen energy source.
What grace. Float over into the DDT. You're watching Monday Night Raw. His partner's looking to get back in this thing.
Caught his breath a bit, now he's ready to go again.
Styles looks like he wants to do it all by himself.
Oh, almost through the turnbuckle.
Oh, it's over.
Clearly not afraid to go to the well again.
Balor looking to end it.
Coup de grace.
Can he end it here?
Let's look at the replay.
Nice move right there.
And here we go, Finn Balor with the cover. There he goes again. Tagged in. Oh, and it's a reversal.
If you recall, guys, when Drew McIntyre first showed up here in 2009, he was anointed the Chosen One. And while it may have been premature back then, I'd say McIntyre is...
He's got the shoulders down.
He's capable of turning it on, but he's got to make sure he doesn't fade fast.
Barely at 2.5.
It'll take more than that.
Oh, what an upper. Flattens him with a clothesline.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
As Byron alluded to, Drew McIntyre's initial run in WWE had ups and downs, but ever since his return in 2017, I'd say McIntyre's among the most dominant superstars on the roster.
as would the people he's defeated since returning. And let's look at some of these names, Cole. Bobby Roode, Andrade Cien Almas, Seth Rollins. Those are some pretty big names, if you ask me.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Braun Strowman.
Corey, tell me, just how much strength is carrying your opponent around like this take?
Let's put it this way, Cole. Saxton would never be able to do it.
I can turn back the clock to April 17, 2017. Byron, that was the night Braun...
Big move coming. Wait for it. He's inflicting some serious pain here. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Oh, boy, he's
not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
You guys mentioned how the ring collapsed when Strowman superplexed Big Show, which was amazing. But for me, the most amazing part was that...
I think this is the beginning of the end. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
He breaks up the count. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. Incredible impact on that slam.
The dropkick hits the target.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Folks, if you want to learn about Raw's most tumultuous period, be sure to check out the Monday Night War on WWE Network.
He might have it.
They'll leave a mark permanently.
That has got to be it. Things look dire for Braun Strowman.
Uh-oh, Brian looking for it. The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap?
I don't remember the last time I saw Strowman manhandled like this. Whoa, he gets out of it. He's at another level right now, Michael.
Doubled over now. And here's the monster along man. Corey, look at the power. We've got one of the best ever mat technicians in the ring right here. Guys, how can you beat... Here he goes.
Oh, I think this man means business. I don't remember the last...
He got a near fall out of it.
Yeah, even now, Strowman has the strength and will to power out.
I want to go back to our Daniel Bryan strategy discussion from earlier. Byron argued that trying to out-wrestle Daniel Bryan wouldn't work. Corey, what would you do?
Well, I'm still not sure Bryan would have ever been able to counter my Lucky 13 submission if we'd ever met in the ring. But anyway, the point remains that if you have a strength or speed advantage against Daniel Bryan, rely on that, because otherwise he'll keep you grounded permanently.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
As you may remember, Kurt Angle actually fired Braun Strowman back in January of 2018. And guys, I can't help but wonder how different the WWE landscape would be if that firing... He goes for the cover.
Oh boy, he is rolling. He clearly has confidence in that move.
Oh my...
Ooh, reverse STO. On the topic of Strowman's temporary...
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael. And he's heading back in.
Seth Rollins is in position.
Bam! This is his opportunity to win this.
Seth Rollins looking to put this one to an end.
Seth freaking Rollins. Unbelievable.
Buckle bomb.
That might have done it, Cole.
Cover here! One, broken up, and the match continues.
That's teamwork.
Full Nelson applied. Dragon suplex.
In WWE, there's as much chaos outside the ring as there is inside the ring.
Try working with Saxton at ringside. Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
Oh, the Architect is rolling now. Man, oh man. Incredible. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Momentum is fully in the corner of Samoa Joe now.
He got him good there. And there's the speed paying off.
Got it cinched in. This could be it.
Package drive. Going for it again. There we go again. Seth Rollins getting ready. Right to the back of the neck.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Two. And he manages to get the shoulder up.
How'd he do that?
The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point. At this point, you think he'd have that move well scouted. And another one. And here we go. Seth Rollins sees his opening. Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
Samoa Joe isn't looking so hot, guys. Samoa Joe is getting over.
We got to cover. 1, 2. And there it is again.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Seth Rollins is in position.
When AJ starts...
Super kick!
Wow, what a gritty performance.
He's got the shoulders down. 1, 2... Seth Rollins wins. Let's take another look at what made that matchup so memorable.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here are your winners, the phenomenal AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, Seth Rollins, and the Demon King, Finn Balor.
That was a big pinfall victory right there.
Rest assured, this was not a loss for Samoa Joe. It was a mere escape for his opponent.
Wow, I don't think we're going to have too many disappointed viewers at home. Not with action like we just saw.